Do you lack control with your irons? You could be making the exact same mistake that Ashley's making in his backswing. In this video, we share with him a very simple drill that makes him so much more consistent with his irons, and we know this can make a big difference to yours too.
Yes, welcome back to episode 2 of Break 100. Now, to make sure you don't miss another episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We've got loads of fantastic content, which is really going to help your game this year. Now, whilst watching this, if you think this content is going to help you break 100, then make sure you hit the like. Let's get into episode 2 with Ashley.
Hello, welcome to episode 2 of Break 100, where we're taking Ashley through a series of sessions to hopefully help him break 100. Now, ball striking with your irons is so key if you want to break 100, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look at his irons again to move that to the next level.
If you want to break 100, you've never broke 100 before, make sure you take advantage of the Break 30 code, which will get you 30% off Break 100, our coaching plan. Click the link in the description. You'll be breaking 100, just like Ashley will be soon, hopefully.
Last week we worked on body pivot.
Yeah.
How's it been since then?
So I played on Tuesday. I played a lot better. My ball striking was better, but I shanked a few shots.
Okay.
Let me down, but definitely felt better.
Front 9 of 47 though, with the
Yes.
trip with the quadruple bogey on the 9th.
Yeah,
Getting there, you know.
Let's hit a few shots. Let's get you warmed up again, and we're going to go here, that flag on the 14th here at the Asprey. We've got 9 iron in hand. Very nice. Good solid strike there.
Yeah, nice.
And one thing that we've got down with Ashley again today is we put this alignment stick down. Warming up, he was tending to aim a little to the right, so we said, look, whenever you're practicing, get yourself aligned to the target, make sure you take care of that so you know if the ball goes offline, it's the swing that's causing the issue. Beautiful. Really, really nice.
It'd been nice on the 9th last week.
Yeah, it really would.
The striking is really important because warming up, there's a few short, there's a couple of heavy shots, the consistency of that, and then if you chip and then you have 2 putts, it all contributes. So if we can work at this and advance it today, it'll be a big help. Wow. Let's take a look at the golf swing here. So if we get you to when your lead arm is parallel to the ground, we haven't really quite got any or much wrist set. So we haven't really got much wrist set going on by the time you're here. So what happens here now is we continue to go on all the way to the top of the golf swing, and the hands and the arms disappear behind the head, and notice the length of the golf swing here. So when we get the arms out racing the body there, it's just really hard to sequence on the way down. The club gets left behind, the body has to still stall, and we can't really rotate through. And you can see there's the heavy shot there, yeah? So where we'd like to get you today, and this is what we see, a lot of the best ball strikers with irons are a little shorter on the backswing. You'll see some of having it slightly longer with the driver is not too much of an issue, because we want to hit it as long as possible, but this is all about consistency and strike. Yeah. So where we're going to go today is we're going to shorten it down, we're going to get your arms a little wider on the way back, and the key to doing that is actually creating a little bit more wrist set on the way back. Okay. So it's going to feel a little different, but we're going to go into this shorter, wider position instead of letting these arms disappear around the back and getting this right arm actually sort of gets behind and stuck a little bit. Yep. So just move back just to here for me. Just swing back, sorry, just good, okay. So as we start to swing back now, what we're going to start to feel is, okay, now notice that that's different. Yeah. Yeah. So notice now what I'm trying to create from the face-on view on the camera here is this 90 degree by the time this lead arm is set here. And if we go to the top of the golf swing now, there we go. Now that's as far as I want you to go back here now. Okay. What does that feel like?
Feels very short.
Feels very short, yeah. But now we've got the wrist set, we've sort of sequenced it in a much better way.
So basically Ashley has got an overswing with his irons. This is a killer for consistency and strike. So if you think that you've got this, hit that like button, it'd be good to know.
So what I'm probably going to do today, if you take your setup, so I'm actually going to get Ashley to hit shots. I'm going to stand here. Normally your hands would disappear well behind this, yeah? I'm going to get you to hit, if you do a backswing for me again now, yep. I want you to keep the wrist soft, hold it, good. I'm going to get you to be able to swing back to there. You're still feeling the load in the leg, which is great. Yep. And then we're going to get you to, I'll ask you to swing through. So not necessarily now, but I'm going to, this is what we're going to do. Let's get rid of the ball, because we know we're not going to hit any golf balls yet. So Pierce, can you check the front on from wrist set?
I can.
All I'm really controlling here is the length and how short your arms are going to swing here. So soft hands, swing to the top and hold it.
Nice.
Okay, and through for me. Good. See if you can stay short of this. There you go, and through. Beautiful.
This is so hard to do, by the way. When we say to people, Did you shorten it? And we'll do it in a minute. It'll be like, it'll go long and you go, oh, I didn't think it was going to go that long.
And what this is really going to enable you to do, Ashley, and for the guys at home, shortening the iron swing is really important. When we get short and wide here, we can then start to really open up and engage the body. When the arms get long, what we're always going to see is this catch up and throw from the top where we don't sequence that. So being short and wide here with a good rotation just enables us to engage the body, turn on, create the shaft lean, which is just massively important for the irons. Can you do a swing back and through for me without stopping now and a little bit of a brush of the grass, but don't hit the alignment stick? Good.
I actually did it. Yeah, I was like, that was a lot to ask, Andy. Come on.
He's got some brain space. There you go, lovely.
That's good.
What does this feel like, Ashley?
It feels okay.
Excellent. Should we give it a shot, yeah?
Why not? See what happens. The cameraman might want to move.
I'm just going to this is the important thing here. So at home in the mirror, I want you to see that nice L shape.
That's probably not a bad place to feel like you actually swing to when you hit the shot, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was actually really good, considering that was your first attempt.
That was beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, felt good.
Really, really good. We combine this with the body pivot. Unbelievable change. Massively difference in consistency of ball striking if we get this right. Good. Hard, isn't
strike,
it?
but I tell you what, that was really good.
Hard.
That was good.
It's hard. Practice swing again for us. We'll get the brush. Maybe swing back once and stop. Hold it. That's where you want to feel. That's it. Now start from the beginning again. And now let's blend it into a motion. Beautiful. Right, straight to it. I love that. So one practice swing where we want to be, blend it into a motion, and then we go.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
Andy, just out of curiosity for you there, that was 4.6 down.
Really, yeah.
Okay.
That's how we hit a 9-iron. That's what it needs to do.
That's exactly what is the difference between you hitting it consistent with the yardage or patting it short.
A little bit ground before?
Tiny bit ground before.
It is interesting though, isn't it, on this one here, that generally when Ashley hits a divot, it's not going to be a great shot other than the shot previous to that. So if we can get the club traveling down a little bit more, which is essential for irons, it's going to transform him. It's going to make it so much easier to be predictable on the distance that he hits the golf ball, but he's obviously going to be more consistent with it as well.
Okay, love that. And that was even a little short, but really nice. Okay, let's have a little look at that then. So this here was a little short. Yeah. But now we can start to see that you sequence the club in a good way. The body's working good. We hold on to a lot of the angle in the shaft. Such a different motion that is. Now I want to see if you can do that without me there, because unfortunately I can't come round with you each round. But I want you to go through that same habit if we can.
Again, how far do you think you went then?
About there.
About there? So about 3/4?
3/4, I'd say.
Okay, have a look.
That's where I want to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm guessing you'd tell me I wasn't.
Okay, let's have a little look. You'll see on the screen here, guys. Maybe we could do with a little more setting there. It's not too bad there. I'm okay with that, you being there. Yeah. That's good. It's short of parallel, look.
Yeah.
I'm actually good with it being there. That is going to make the biggest difference on Ashley's irons there. It's going to be crucial to his ball striking, as we saw, 4 or 5 degrees down from 1 degree down. The consistency of you doing that is naturally going to get you on more greens. And if you're on more greens, obviously you're going to have some low scores there. If you enjoyed that, guys, and if you want to break 100, make sure you check out Break 100, the plan in the description. You can get 30% off for a limited time only. And make sure you hit the like if you enjoy these live lessons and subscribe to stay up to date with how Ashley does.